So I've just seen this today. This happened basically yesterday, and I thought I would react to it, seeing as it's more or less related to the videos I've been making, the topic I've been covering, which is how there is effectively no end to the progressive movement. And this is the latest controversy that's sprung up in relation to this topic.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda.
Um, so what I'll do is I'll play the video and then I'll briefly talk about it.
I just want to say something to you, Bethesda. Just want to say a little something. There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Bethesda. There is nothing I love more than to sit down, comfy chair, turn on my PC, fire up a brand new RPG. Lose myself, think, oh my God, just think of this world, just think of all the planets I can visit, all the immersive things that I can get involved with, all the fights, all the relationships.
I have to say, the fact that he's got this cut, I don't know if this is a scar or a recent cut or what, but it doesn't help. It doesn't help the people that are pushing back against him. Let's just say that a lot of people are pushing back against his appearance and stereotyping physiognomy or soy jack and other memes to try just to try and circumvent the actual argument.
All the people I meet, all the places I go. I'm so excited to go there. And you know, I love nothing more than, with all of that laid out in front of me, I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what? Fucking pronouns! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Because that's all we fucking know! Because we're boring! We're so fucking boring! We can't see past our own fucking reflection! That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda Western Game Company. Fuck your immersion. Fuck you having a good time. Fuck you falling into a world and just getting lost. No, no, no. Current fucking day. Fuck off. You're boring. You're fucking dull. You have nothing to say. You are a one-hived mind twat waffle. That's all you fucking are. And you wonder why people are getting so fucking sick and tired. You take everything we love, all our immersions, all our fantasies, all our escapism, and you just can't help shovel your dog shit, fucking crap ideology into everything, every single solitary fucking thing.
And that's really the point. There's really three groups reacting to this. You've got the two obvious ones, the pro-trans advocates, who their argument is essentially that he's a bigot. Of course it is. It was never going to be an argument more than that. You've also got the people that are um let's say some of them are not even liberals. There's a kind of a crossover where you have gamer and liberal, and at a certain level, there's a huge crossover there to the extent that gaming is becoming more and more liberal, and this is the issue with Starfield. Um, the kind of arguments you're seeing is that the inclusion of the pronoun choice was not relevant to anything else in the game. Now, the argument from the pro trans um, group is that, well, it simply doesn't matter because it's one single choice at the character creation screen, and then you don't hear from it again. So what's the issue? But there are people that are saying that there are, in fact, more instances where the the left wing politics comes up. Um, you can find them if you go through Twitter, and you also have people like Actman and Muta, which I was surprising because I consider both of these guys to be intelligent guys. Um, when I mentioned the liberal and the gamer crossing over, it's really in reference to these two. I don't really know what their political persuasions are, but certainly the Atman's taken the stance of, well, we should just do what we can to appease everybody, and if anyone has a problem with it, if anybody was to suggest that something should be done a particular way, then to even bring it up is synonymous with bigotry. Um, because that's what it's going to come down to. At the moment, they're all just making fun of his demeanor and his appearance. But what it will come down to is that if you even talk about it, you're a bigot. Now, the people that are saying it's an overreaction, more than likely they're young. They don't really have the wisdom of experience to know that this progression, this progressivism, is a bottomless pit. Now, it would be one thing if there was an end goal to progressivism, but there isn't, which means that it will continue indefinitely until the end, until the final push for insanity that tips us over the edge. Um, the people that are saying it's an overreaction, this will come back to bite them. Perhaps they're 18 to 28, and these things don't really affect them. But in 15 years, when society pushes even further, barrels even further down the progressivism, um, eventually something will crop up that will affect them, and they likely won't think back to this event because that's just the way things go. People have got um, short memories. But it's not even really about this game. It's about every facet of entertainment, movies, video games, more and more. It has to pander to. It has to include, even by a tiny amount, which then snowballs more and more and more into the full adoption of left-wing ideology. Um, we do use pronouns. We've always used pronouns, male and female. These are pronouns. However, they're not body type 1, body type 2, and they're not a mix and match, like going to pick a mix in a sweet shop and saying, well, I want to be body type A, but I want to be called um, her, they. That's including left wing ideology, is it not? So why is it that to say something about it is wrong, and yet you get to push it onto everybody? The left. Look at this thing we're doing. It's so important and significant and incredible. Us. Actually, I disagree with what you're doing. Let me explain. Left. LOL, you loser. Why do you even care? It's not important. Get a life. Rinse and repeat. And this is um the weapon that they wield in order to push it. I thought this was pretty funny, pretty poignant. Look, bro, just calm down, bro. It's just a little pronoun, my man. We're just introducing it into all forms of entertainment and even elementary school curriculum, bro. It's no big deal, but we'll deplatform you over it anyway, bro. Perhaps, as did React, slightly over the top, slightly, um, perhaps it was a little bit hyperbolic, but I also feel like he's merely the outlet. He's the example of the rage that there are millions of people are feeling over this issue. And I don't think that there's never going to be a middle ground on this. It's going to require a split. It's going to require a segregation because the trans people, they're not compatible with society the way it is, because they don't like duality and they don't like binary, and that's how everything is organized. So they'll have to reorganize the entirety of civilization to fit them, which isn't gonna. It's not gonna work, unless one or the other, either the trans people or the regular people, segregate from each other, and they can live in separate societies, which are catered for each other. Um, if that doesn't happen, then the only other option is that all the people like Az or me or anyone against this, you're simply going to be silenced until the day that you die. And the kids are going to grow up in this. They're going to supplant you. They're going to supersede your ideas and your authority. They'll take over, and you'll be silenced, and you'll become obsolete. Um, and perhaps guys like Az know this, and they're foreseeing that end, and that's what the real anger is. Because those of us that don't accept the new ways, um, we don't have a choice. Even though inclusion and agency and freedom are they are the ostensibly the tenets of what these people believe in, and yet anyone that goes against them, the new ways, is deplatformed, silenced.